This actually has really good reviews, so let's see if we can ruin it. The more we click, the more poop we get. The more poop we get, the more upgrades we can afford. Now we have tap tap, which just increases our background clicks per second. So if that's going, we're making money without doing anything at all. But I'm here to click on poop, so I'm going to click on poop. We're currently making 0.3 every single second. I can see why this got such good reviews. Okay, the next is 0.5 clicks per second, need for speed. That costs 100. So now the number is actually going up by itself at a reasonable pace, but not quick enough for us. And apparently I have just upgraded. It doesn't really explain how we got here or why it works, but I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Now we're up to 1.1 clicks per second. Really is some cutting edge graphics. We're going to upgrade that once or twice more. There we go, 2.1 clicks per second. Things are really starting to come together here. I really like how the storyline is progressing. Not much mystery left. 2 per click feels pretty good. I'm not sure when we upgraded our click. I must have missed that part. Oh, that might have also been this, times 10. I assume we need to do some of the achievements to unlock the extra clicking power, but then again, I'm not really sure how this works. I don't like to read. I just like to click. And I absolutely woke up today thinking, yep, I'm going to sit here and click on poop for several hours. Yet that's somehow not the strangest thing I've done with my time, not even close. We're going to buy a hot pepper that's going to put us up to 6.1 poops per second, which is actually way more than where we started because we were way less than 1 per second. And hilariously, while I'm doing this, I see in the background the pickle clicker has an update. That one melted my computer before, so I'm a little hesitant to go back to it. All will be well in the world though. We're up to 900 poops. Pretty sure there's no stopping me now. We're ready to upgrade something. I'm sure if I stopped to think for a second that would make sense, but I've had way too much coffee for stopping or thinking. 7.6 per second plus my clicking. I do like how it started to glow. It is a holy poop. I like how the next upgrade is corn. For now, we're gonna have to take a hot pepper. That's only 4 clicks per second, but that's actually gonna add up. Like even one more of those adds almost 40% more. I'm really just excited to see what happens here. It's already glowing angelically, so as we get a unicorn upgrade, who knows what this is gonna do. Maybe it'll get a different animation too. I'm kind of getting sick of this one. It just kind of bobs up and down as I click. Anyways, hot pepper, we can probably, wow, those go up by a lot every time we buy them. So we're gonna buy 2 of those. We now have 4. We're making 20 per second, and I would like to buy some more of those, but we might need more achievements for that. It still hasn't clarified how to get that, but that's okay. I'm just gonna click until something happens, whether it's good or bad. It's just my mission in life to obliterate every single clicker game in existence. I've already had way too much coffee, but something about this one just makes me want more. And we're finally coming up on the 3,000 we need for the corn upgrade. I wonder if that's gonna change the graphics and visuals at all. One way to find out, cornfield, have 1 corn. It's funny because as long as I've been staring at this, I can't tell if anything just changed. I feel like it's glowier than before, but I'm not really sure. We're up to 34 clicks per second, which is like 340 times more than where we started. And we still don't have those, so I really don't understand how to get those. We're going to be a poop trillionaire. We're going to be the first poop trillionaire in existence. We're clearly making some money because as soon as I zone out, we already have enough for more corn. And we'll buy 1 more hot pepper while we're at it. You know what? Maybe just some of these too. That puts us up to about 50 per second. Can we get it evenly there? We sure can. 50 per second. If you kind of zone out and unfocus your eyes, this could be like a spaceship flying over a landscape and these are all little mountains in the distance. Maybe this is a cry for help and I don't even realize it. But then again, there's a lot of people sitting here watching this, so that probably says more about you than it does me. What a very insightful game either way. Now we're up to 60 per second, so every time we click on that we get an extra 10 per second, which is really, really big. The upgrades definitely aren't cheap though, but we are able to make the 4,500 we need in a hurry, but then the next one's 5,200, so they're jumping up a lot. But we're almost halfway done the achievements already. But I feel like the endgame ones are going to be considerably harder. It's weird to say endgame about a game about clicking poop. Money's going up quick, it's still very satisfying. 80 per second. And there we go, there's another 100, 200, 300, 400, you get the idea, money's going quick. So I feel like by the time you buy about 5 levels or something, you have the earnings to make it to the next step, which is the red plunger. I feel like the red plunger kind of stands out, because I understand kind of the correlation of hot pepper and corn. The red plunger is a little bit up for interpretation. Oh, I can upgrade my clicker again. Double CPS for 1,000. Are we spending 1,000? I guess we are. Okay, but now we get 4 clicks. 4 per click, which for those of you that are bad at math is double what we had before. Now it's time for red plunger. We're going to spend $10,000 to get a 50% increase. We're officially over 100 per second, and with the clicking that's way over, though clicking is not worth nearly as much as the per second is. Maybe if you use an auto clicker? No, you're only allowed to click so fast. That's heartbreaking. At least I think. It might just not be registering on screen. It's a little bit hard to tell. Okay, we're going to buy another red plunger. That's about 33% increase from where we just were, which is pretty big. bigger numbers, just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We missed an achievement somewhere here somehow, and I'm not really sure how we managed to miss one. But we can afford another red plunger, so we're going to 203 per second. Okay, stepped away for a second. We've got 20,000 poops to spend, so we're going to buy a red plunger. It's crazy that for that we can only buy one, and the next one costs 17,000. I should really pay attention to what these actually are. I keep wondering about them, but then when I get them, I pay no attention at all. This one looks like an ice cream sundae, but it's probably not. Red plunger it is. We're at level 5. That means we'll probably save up for unicorn. We're making almost $300 per second. And at the rate we're going, yeah, like there's 1,000, there's another 1,000 already. So the 30, 40,000, whatever we need is not going to take long at all. We're almost halfway there already. We just broke 30,000, but I'm pretty sure it was 40, so it's only going to be another moment. There it is, 42,000 already. That's running away. So if we buy this, we get 100 per second. So that's going to give us a big boost again. Try the rainbow, have one unicorn. So we got an achievement for having one unicorn, which was that one. Okay, so those are for having the upgrades. These are for something else. Maybe having enough levels of different things. If we buy Need for Speed, do we get a new upgrade out of that? Okay, I'm just going to spend all my money on this. There, we did get something. 20 poop per second just from NFS, Need for Speed. The upgrades there also cost about $4,000 each, so we're maybe not going to buy any more of those. What I will do is spend $25,000 on Quick Tap, just to see how many we can buy. We got Tap Wizard, 10 poops per second just from a quick tap. That didn't do a lot, but it did put us officially over 415. We are ready to upgrade this for 10,000, probably due to achievements, and we're able to, well, we're able to do a few of these. Okay, this one costs 100,000 to upgrade. Interesting. We are up to 8 per second. 100,000 won't take that long to make, but especially if I buy this, double coins per second, so we'll go from 431. That's not doubling. Well, I'm no mathematician, but we'll just keep clicking until things happen. And then I'm going to buy some hot peppers. There we go. We got an achievement for that. And we're up to 492 per second. What I really should be doing is saving up for more unicorns, though, because we need at least hundreds of thousands of dollars. And now that I'm here, I still can't tell if it got glowier or not. I feel like there's more background rays or something. At first I was skeptical, but I think there's more poop and glow than there was initially. That's going to annoy me forever. But we're also going to add another 100 per second, so we're from 500 to 600. And I'll feel a lot better about my life in general once we're up to 1,000 poops per second. Ooh, we're also running out of achievements. I particularly like the one that's a pirate. Another $52,000 spent, another 100 per second. Friendship is magic. It really is. One achievement left for whatever the number 8 spot is. Not 8, but whatever this one is. I think it's corn. It might be the red plunger. No, it was corn. Popcorn is ready. 100 poop per second just from corn. We're up to 750 per second. There we go. A full list of achievements. That's the first time I've ever done that in any game. We've officially passed $100,000 in poop. So that means we get a new upgrade. I'm definitely going to upgrade the, why do they both say CPS? Neither of them actually double it, because this will add a little bit there. That wasn't worth it. I don't really know how mathematically that works, but what do I care? We got another upgrade that we can't, it's not even unlocked. How do we get that? Okay, we need 100,000 for this. I'm determined to solve this mystery that probably doesn't exist. And again, that's still not the stupidest thing I've done with my day, and there's still a lot of day left. Okay, I've quickly saved up 120,000, which I needed for, I don't remember what, this one. That still got our clicks per second up, and now we're up to 16 clicks per second here. Again, whatever, we'll make this work. Pretty sure it's not worth it to upgrade the clicks because 16 isn't much. So even as fast as I click, we're still not doing anywhere near the 828 per second we're getting elsewhere. Speaking of which, where's my unicorn? We need more of those. 60,000 per upgrade. Next one's 69,000. And another 90,000 means another unicorn. The next one's 80,000. They get so expensive, but we are officially over 1,000 per second. So I can sit here for a million seconds and have a million times 1,000. So let's keep on going. Unicorn, another 80,000 spent. 1,128 per second. We could double our clicks per second for 1,000,000. This one we haven't unlocked yet, curiously. Considering this is, yeah, it's probably worth it to buy a few red plungers for now, because just compared to the price of unicorns, even now it's still pretty close. Which means I have to start doing math again, so it's probably worth it to buy some of these. Well, not anymore, but if we buy 4 coins for less than 1 plunger, it's worth it, because they go up in weird, strange values. Look, I'm not going to think much about it. I'm just going to buy probably the lower half of these as soon as I can. 1,378 per second is what we got now. It is pretty crazy how quickly we make back $100,000 though, but we're making 1,500 every second. Didn't take long at all. 350,000 poops. That's a third of the way to 1,000,000, and we're going to get to 1,000,000. We're going to get well beyond 1,000,000. Now we're up to 1788 per second. Here's $500,000. We're going to spend that on unicorns. That only bought us 2 so far. The third one's coming up, but that put us very, very close to 2,000 per second. Which for those of you, again, that aren't good at math is double 1,000 per second. And we've officially become a poop millionaire. So now we can afford, still haven't unlocked this one, but we can unlock this one. So that's going to give us very little for what we just paid for. But we're up to 32 per click, which is double what it was before, but still really, really bad. It offers me more upgrades still. I really don't understand how that works. We have all the achievements. Maybe we just need to buy enough things, which means I probably shouldn't have bought so many things before. But if I buy like that much, are we allowed to have more? We are. And I believe that still says 1 million, but it's hard to read all those zeros. Because there's something wrong with me, I've quickly saved up another $1 million to buy another $1 million upgrade, which definitely didn't double our CPS. Does this mean click 10 times to unlock? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't understand. But in other news, this costs $10 million now to double nothing. It's supposed to double CPS, but it really doesn't. It just adds a few over here. Like I'm better off just buying unicorns, even though they now cost a third of $1 million themselves. So I'm gonna go and forget I was clicking on poop for a few hours. Then we'll see what happens. An undetermined amount of time later, we have $7 million, and we're just going to spend that all on unicorns. That's going to take us from 2,500 per second to 3,500 per second. A few hours later, we have $33 million, which is more poop dollars than anyone should or probably ever has had. Well, naturally, I'm going to start spending that on red plungers. Why is the screen shaking? I'm not sure it did that before, but this is just crossed that threshold to where it's worth it to buy unicorns again. And that's easier because we'll spend the money that much quicker. Gonna buy a few more of those. Basically, 2.5 of these has to equal 1 of those. So we're gonna buy some more. That worked out pretty well. We're at 5,500 per second. That's an absolutely absurd number. We've already made back almost 500,000 poops, and I'm judging you completely for watching this video.